All right, let's get a move on. What else we got?
Got the community segment.
Community segment, yo.
Kaboom.
Do we have new users?
Oh, we've got new users. I'll get to them in a second. Slow the shit down. So the question of the week. Last week was Tyler Wilde set that up. It was what? Well, I came up with the question. Whoa, my headset. Headset fell up. Last week's question of the week. Again, answer every week. GamesRadar.com/forums. Or look for the question of the week article on the main Games Radar page. Please do. It makes us feel like what we do matters.
It may keep us employed once the shit goes down.
Yeah, once the shit goes down, the more people who actually give a shit to say, well, last week's question of the week was, what's the most you've ever geeked out over a game? Like, what's the most you've ever just become completely wrapped up in this?
Was it the geekiest moment?
Yeah, it could be.
Mine was being kicked out of the library for looking up secret moves for Bust a Groove.
And Shane's was all Metal Gear related.
Most of his stories involve Metal Gear.
That's right.
My favorite, the user $5 footlong.
Woo!
And this is what he said. $5 footlong says he just received Metal Gear Portable Ops for PSP. For some reason, him and his friends start riffing back and forth while he's playing in Solid Snake's voice. Later that day, they take the bus. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But they keep doing the voice for some reason and forget. So they're doing this
obnoxious. It's possible to find love on the battlefield.
We're getting louder and louder, and I vividly remember some people in the front of the bus giving us looks of what the fuck is wrong with him. So
I'm just snaking, baby.
Just snaking. Batman 5273. Unless your birthday is May 2nd, 1973, don't do that. He just posted an image of his Batman the Animated Series tattoos.
That's awesome.
Which are really cool.
What are they? Is it Clayface?
No, it's like I think they're his arms and he's holding them out. It might be the back of his legs, I can't tell. But no, it's...
fatty.
I looked at it very briefly. There's a lot of shit to do, all right?
All right.
But I saw that, I was like, wow, it's just like the cast of the animated series.
That is awesome.
And it's like all the villains. It's really cool.
Some of my favorite depictions of all of those people ever.
All those people are really good. And he's really obviously excited for Arkham Asylum. And I am too, for the same reasons. Paul Dini,
Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill.
It's going to be great. Well,
it's pretty good. I played it a little bit.
Audibly, I will love it. Sticky Lungs was obsessed with the XBLA Magic the Gathering game that just came out. And
that's what our new intern is saying.
As a Magic the Gathering nerd, and I'll tell you all about
Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you.
Look what you're doing to Lizzie.
What? Come on.
This is a side of you I did not know.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it reminds me of a bad time when I started playing Magic.
Okay. Well, all right. What was the name of the expansion you were playing?
I had the core pack,
Okay.
and then the expansion I had was like some weird expert pack that was all like dark and
mysterious.
I don't know. It was
because they'll have specific names, but I started playing in like 94, 93.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was a really short.
I recommend the Manticore.
Silly man. Anyway, Dr. Pretorius drove from
Did him? Yes.
He drove from Alabama to California.
Wow.
To bid on an X-Men arcade unit.
Nice.
Wow.
And didn't actually have the money to pay. Gears of Rabies was addicted to Lumines, so much so that his friend deleted it off his Xbox hard drive.
What a dick.
I like the fact that Gama brought up RAD, Robotic Alchemic Drive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just the fact, I don't think anyone remembers that game, so it was really cool to see somebody did.
I don't have fond memories of it.
Yeah, I don't either, but Foamy Skiing or Foamy's King, looking back, one of the dumbest choices ever. My freshman year of high school, the hottest girl in my class wanted to have sex with me, but I turned her down to go play Half-Life 2 because it was launch day.
It was Steam, I remember. It was exciting.
You could have played it the next day.
And dumber yet, I told her that was why.
Oh, boy.
And then our good friend the Did.
The Did.
Ted Didleo.
He did.
Says, although I am extremely musical, I am no painty drawy artist. So it was a big deal that I took time to carefully cut out a small stencil of the Halo 2, like the number 2 from the logo, and spray paint it on a white shirt. In hindsight, I should have made the 2 bigger because it made me look fatter than I was. I thought that was a funny anecdote.
That's good, yeah.
So
that's like my current shirt.
Yes.
Oh, I read the one that you put on the actual list, the one of the guy who like played Fallout 3 so much his girlfriend left him.
Yeah.
Like that one just made me sad.
Like he saw Up and what's the name of the place they're trying to Paradise Falls?
Paradise Falls, yeah.
And he said he leaned over to his girlfriend in the movie. That's the name of a place in Fallout.
Wow.
And she broke up with him.
I
After
was
that.
talking about this with somebody today, but my buddy, who I've mentioned his name in here before, I won't do it now because he probably won't like it in this context, bought an arcade machine. 3 days later, his girlfriend dumps. Does not have sex for 2 years.
Jeez.
Does not have sex for 2 years, and then he sells the arcade machine. The next day,
Wow.
the very next day, he gets a little stanky on his hang down.
I can sympathize.
And
with
I
that.
should say this: he's so drunk. She says he sexed her in the hiney hole,
Right.
and he doesn't remember.
Oh, that's too bad.
And seriously,
That's a memorable occurrence.
I guess. I think it hurts.
It hurts for. I think everyone involved agrees that that's.
I think it hurts on both parts.
It hurts on both parts, unless you're just fucking throwing grease on it the whole time.
I am speaking as both variables. That shit hurts.
Dang.
Fair enough. I had the same thing with Wind Waker. I played that shit for
It's
2 weeks.
You're right. Anal sex is an acquired taste, like Wind Waker.
Like Wind Waker.
It takes 4 hours before it really kicks in.
Then you go, well, it's a good kind of hurt. It's
There it is.
all right.
You hit the save point, or my prostate.
Or my prostate. I do not have cancer.
It's not the only thing it's for. Rub it once in a while, Brett.
What the?
Come a little harder.
Oh. No, you saved that shit up for a couple of weeks and it all the way into the intestines.
Oh,
Great.
Jesus. I love it. Got it past your ear.
It takes forever to fall
You have to
back.
watch out for trunk butt, though.
Shrunk butt? What's shrunk?
Wow.
That took me a second. That's the pink sock.
Oh.
I always heard it as trunk butt. I never
Shrunk
heard it.
butt. Oh, I thought
Wow.
the elderly sea snake.
That made my toes curl.
Hang out.
Oh, my goodness.
So the new
We call it the Lapse Pro.
the new users who signed up.
Oh, my bad. Were we doing a gaming podcast?
I thought it was a butt sex podcast. Which I guess is illegal, isn't it?
No,
It
the
can't be.
Supreme Court overturned it.
We just have to. You have to download it in a brown bag.
Well, I think in Texas it's still legal to have sex with a dog.
It is. You can mount a horse.
Legal.
Quite literally.
Teja dog style.
To take that shit to town.
Listen to your
David
David Cross. New users
Because
signed
he's
up.
crying.
Okay.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Brown-eyed
New listeners, go
Brown-eyed girl.
I love him. New listeners.
What?